In our last story for our Big Man on Campus series, we take you beneath the U of A football stadium, where they are creating the world's biggest telescope, and it's literally out of this world. It's taken imagination literally out of this world. So that's one of the actual mirrors.
Both of these are actual mirrors.
The giant Magellan telescope will become the world's largest telescope, and it's being manufactured at the U of A.
It opens up whole new vistas. So why do we build bigger telescopes? One is to see fainter objects, and the other one is to see more detail, sharper detail.
How big? It will be 7 mirrors, each nearly 25 meters wide, with 10 times the resolution of NASA's Hubble telescope. Astronomer Dennis Duritsky's dream come true.
For me, I'm interested in galaxies, so I want to see the more distant galaxies, I want to see the first galaxies, I want to see them in enough detail to understand what's going on. So when we look out in space, we look back in time. So the farthest things we see are also the earliest things ever in the universe. And this telescope will allow us to probe that very epoch of formation, of galaxy formation.
So how do you make a telescope this size? You build a casing, take these huge shards of glass, melt them into the shape, and polish down. A beyond tedious process taking years for each mirror.
The problem is that the technical specifications are so rigid for having a mirror like this work. So one of the things I like to tell people is if you took a mirror like this, made it the size of the United States, how big could the imperfections be? About 1.5 inches.
The world's largest telescope will be placed on a mountaintop in northern Chile, allowing astronomers to visually go where no man has gone before.
But there will be surprises, and that will be the most exciting thing. That's really what we're hoping for, are things we don't envision discovering. And with a tool like this, anywhere you look, you'll find something new.
The first phase of the Magellan telescope should be complete by 2023, and then about 4 years later, all 7 mirrors will be firing. And this is pretty cool.
This series of yours has had you exploring from the high country down to southern Arizona and also the great beyond.
Yeah,
pretty
some
cool.
great stories. You know what I did learn throughout this whole process? That I'm getting old and I don't belong on a college campus. Because you start looking around. Yeah.
Are you lost?
And you go, man, they're babies.
Yeah. It's a long time ago for us, but it's nice to see people who are learning and leading the charge in so many interesting arenas. Thanks. Time